Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Menaero, and welcome back once again to another episode of Minecraft PS4 edition. It is a wonderful afternoon. We're about to get a beautiful view of the sun setting behind Rex. I didn't time that well, which is nothing new here. I always try to time it so I'm starting an episode when the sun is rising. I completely failed to do that today, but at least we'll get a beautiful view as that sun goes down, and that way we can start a fresh morning, because today we are going to be adventuring out into the world on the hunt for a horse. Of course, the big update has been released for Minecraft. We talked about it and played around with some of the new features last episode, but the biggest feature we have not encountered yet. Well, at least in my opinion, I think the horses and being able to ride them is probably one of the biggest features that's been added. We haven't seen any horses yet, so we are going to go out and try and hunt one down today. Look at that beautiful view though before we go. Before we go to bed, let's just watch the sunset. Rex watching over us in spirit. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, now let's go to sleep here, and then we can head off in the morning. Not sure where we're going to find one. We're just going to keep traveling until we come across them. We do have a saddle in a chest here from one of the dungeons that we found, or I think the only dungeon that we found. I've also got the paper that we forgot to hand in last time still on me, and I believe we might be able to make ourselves another piece of paper here. Yeah, we can. So we can make one more piece of paper there. So we might go and quickly do a trade with the villagers. I'm going to take that apple as well, because I do know that to tame the horses, you have to constantly hop on them and ride them. And if you feed them apples and I think wheat beforehand, it will help that basically. It'll make it a little bit easier. So we'll take some food with us so we can do that. Before we head over to do the trade with the villagers though, the fireworks. Last episode, of course, to celebrate the first episode of 2015, I wanted to set off some fancy fireworks, and it was a disaster. They were not fancy at all. They were absolutely horrible. Turns out I completely screwed up how you do fireworks. Those ones that I made were like the very basic... Clarice, what are you doing? Clarice, I'm trying to talk here. Stop running on the pressure pads, please, and opening the doors. So those fireworks that I made, that were just the very basic fireworks, they don't explode, they don't do anything, and I couldn't figure out what these fire stars do. You actually have to add these fire stars to the fireworks to be able to make them explode and look all fancy, and you don't just have to use rose red. I thought, oh, we just have to use, you know, rose's red dye. Turns out you can use any colored dye, so you can use blue dye, yellow dye, and it'll change the explosion. You can even get like creeper heads and use those, and it'll make a creeper head in the sky, which is pretty darn cool. I don't think we have any creeper heads or zombie heads or anything like that lying around. I think that might have been an addition that's come out with the new update, that those drop now. So if we get one of those, we might have to set off some fancy fireworks with it. But for now, I just want to set off some proper fireworks after that horrible attempt last time. So in order to do that, I think we go back in here. We click fireworks. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Now you have to put in a fire star. You have to put in a piece of paper, and then you have to put in gunpowder. And supposedly, the amount of gunpowder you put in increases how big or how high the fireworks shoot. So when we made the basic fireworks with no explosion last time, we only used one gunpowder, which is why they flew like a foot in the air and then stopped. So I think if I do it like this, and no, okay, so maybe you can only put 3 in. So maybe if I do it like that, we'll get a nice powerful one. So let's grab it. Yep, so that only got us 1. That should have worked. And let's go test out whether these fireworks are going to look awesome and proper, or whether we have another dud on our hands and I have screwed it up somehow. So here we go, guys. The moment of truth. Oh, up they go, up they go. Boom! Yay! There we go. It worked this time. Fantastic. And I had a fancy red explosion. As I said, you can use different colored dyes to get different explosion effects up in the sky. I'd kind of want to get a creeper head. Maybe if we're out adventuring, we come across a creeper, we'll try and collect one. That way we can get like a creeper head in the sky. Probably should have used 3 gunpowder as well, because it was a bit high. Maybe next time we'll use 2 gunpowder. That way we can see the explosion a little bit better. But I'm happy because we got it working. I figured it out. I was just an idiot and had never played with fireworks before, so I had no idea what I was doing last time. Alright, speaking of no idea what I'm doing, I'm kind of running around in circles here. What am I doing? I've already got the saddle. We've got some wheat and we've got some apples if we want to tame them. What I might quickly do is grab these sticks out of here and take them over to our blacksmith's house, since all our ore's over there now. And I might make myself a new shovel and maybe a new pickaxe, because ours is about to break. I'm also going to make another bed. What did I do with that wood that I had? I had like a whole stack of wood, didn't I? And I don't know what I've done with it. Maybe... what have I done with it? You guys remember? We had all that wood. Where did it go? I have no idea where it went. That's fine. We'll just quickly make ourselves some planks here. And we'll make ourselves a bed, because we're going to take that with us. All the spare beds I had, like the extra one that used to be here, is in one of those houses over there now. So I don't have any beds on me. Let's put the wood back in here. And the wool back in here. We'll take the sticks over with us. We've got arrows. We've got our bed. Our iron ingots are all over this away. The other thing too is we actually have 19 levels. So I was thinking maybe we should enchant another piece of armor. I'm not sure. I'm thinking armor again would be another good idea, but I'm not 100% on that. There we go. There's all our iron. So let's make ourselves a new pickaxe here. Not going to worry about the dirt. I don't have any plans to go down mining while we're out adventuring. So that is fine. Did I leave the wood in like one of these chests for some reason? No, definitely not in that top. I don't know what I've done with it, guys. Did I put it in the furnace or something? I have no idea where it went. Because we didn't use much of it, did we? So, enchanting. I'm thinking we should enchant another piece of armor. I think my goal is going to be to enchant up all my armor first, and then once I've enchanted up all my armor, then I'll start enchanting my weapons and stuff like that. That way we have a nice powerful set of armor and we're really strong. I'm also going to leave these sticks in that chest there. Oh, and the iron ingots before I forget as well. Iron ingots, you go in there. We don't want to lose any of those while we're out and about. Let's close that up and let's enchant. I'm thinking maybe our legs would be a good idea, because they're the next probably highest armor giving piece that we have. So I'm thinking we enchant our legs next. And the reason I'm enchanting with 19... Oh no, actually I should wait, shouldn't I? I got told that it's better to enchant with like 20 levels or something like that, or 19 levels, or somewhere between like 15 to 25, I don't 100% know, but we do have a level 19 enchant there to use all our levels up, so let's do it. And we got projectile protection. I guess if we come across any skeletons while we're out though, that's kind of good. Not exactly what I wanted. I still kind of want some of that fire resist for our next trip into the nether. That is fine though, we can deal with that. Let's go over here now. And let's quickly do a trade with the villagers. Now, we need to find the librarians, because they have what we want. Okay, there we go. So that's 1, 2, there. We got 2 more emeralds. That's all we're going to be able to get right now. Let's just put that back in there. Go drop our emeralds off, and then our adventure out into the wide world begins. We also need our map. I don't want to forget that, otherwise I'll get lost out there. Just munch on a pork chop, really. Oh, I'm sorry, Clarice. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, God, hopefully, do you guys think he saw me? I don't think he saw me. He's not that angry at me. So maybe I got away with it. Got away with eating one of his delicious friends. Okay, we're back up to 12 emeralds too, which means we can do another trade for another iron chestplate if we really want. I wish I could, like, smelt this down or something back into ingots and get it back. But you cannot. Damn it. Alright then. Well, that can just go back in there with the rest of them. Buckets. Do I need a bucket for anything? Will I need a bucket for anything? I do not think so. Let's put our paper away in here. Let's grab our map out really quickly. And now we are ready to go on the hunt for some horses. We have a bed. We have a spare pickaxe in case we have to break any blocks and ours gets destroyed. We have an apple. We have some wheat. We have our saddle. And we have some food. I might take the rest of the pork chops here. I'll get them out of the house because I'm sure Clarice doesn't appreciate them being in there. And I mean, he'd probably have a heart attack if he opened this chest and saw them. His little crunchy friends in there all cooked up. Okay. Now, which way do we want to go is the question. We have, of course, explored quite a bit of this world. There's a bit of the area down there that we haven't entered into yet, but that could just be water by the looks of it. It looks like a lot of ocean and a lot of snow. I'm thinking maybe we should go that way. Maybe. looks like land continues over there to the left across a bit of water. So we might head in this direction, I think, is a good idea. And our adventure is underway. It is always fun to go out and explore the world a little bit. I do enjoy doing that. You know, taking a break from building and working on the... Hey, what's going on here? Someone left the door open. Did you live in a barn? Did you grow up in a barn or something? Who's leaving doors open? Actually, that might have been me. I might have left that door open. Did I grow up in a barn? Now my whole life is a lie and I'm really confused. Oh god, that's the ravine, isn't it? That could have ended really badly. I wasn't paying attention. Need to do something about that. Need to cover it up and put some ladders in there or something so we can get up and down really, really quickly. Or maybe look into making some sort of elevator down to it. I know you can do some kind of fancy elevator with redstone and pistons and stuff like that. Never done it before, but I love learning new things. So we might have to check that out at some point. I'm also going to grab myself some roses as well, because last time when we were making those horrible fireworks, we did have no roses left, so we'll grab all of these. I thought I had like a stack of red rose, and I don't know what I've done with it. And when I cleaned up our inventory, I just chucked a bunch of stuff away, so I may have accidentally thrown those out by mistake. Looks like it's getting dark, but that is exactly why we bought our travel bed with us, so that we can sleep through the night. And in fact, it's probably a smart idea to get it out and get prepared. What was that noise? Am I hearing things? I think I'm hearing things, guys. Let's put our bed... Can I not put it on snow? Oh, okay. Well, let's go to sleep through the night, and then try to find ourselves a horse during the day. I hope we find one soon. I think maybe, I have a funny feeling we might have to generate new chunks to be able to find a horse. They're not going to spawn on already created chunks, because we're in a plains biome, and I just assume like that would be haven for horses. What we might do actually is go over near the village, because the village has a lot of plains as well, and there's often heaps of cows and stuff around there. Now, our little bridge is back this way, so I think we'll head over to the village and then we'll head north of the village. That might be a good idea. I also should have brought a new map with me, and we could continue mapping out the world, but we can do that in the future. That is fine. Here it is, the village. Just over here, it's been a little while since we've been back to the village, so I might check in on them and see how they're doing. Might also check down in that hole that I had to block off and see if any of them are down there. I see sheep. I hear sheep as well. I don't see any horses. Hello, sir sheep. How are you doing? I see cows, I see pigs, and I see a chicken, but again, no horses. Alright, guys, how are we doing over here? Everyone's doing well, I hope. I hope you're all thriving and surviving. I see a little villager down here. Hello, sir. What are you up to? Sorry, I got very close to you. Oh, hello. Very close to you just then. It was a bit weird. Now I've got to remember where that hole was. I think it was here, wasn't it? I think it might have been here. Okay, well, let's open our inventory real quick. We don't need roses. Don't need the bed on us at the moment. Maybe our map down there. Let me just bust this open. I think there might be one still down there. I can hear him. I think he's still in there. Poor guy. But I'd rather, you know, just trap one in there than have all of them disappear underground. He made a sacrifice so the rest of the village could live, and I think that's about it. Looks like they may have bred a little bit more. I wonder if the guy and his chicken are still in here. Yes, they are. The guy and his weird relationship with this chicken is still going on. Oh, you are strange, sir. You are very, very strange. Excuse me, Clucky. Out of the way. I'll leave you guys to it. I like how that's a really dark house too. There's not much lighting in there, so people can't see what they're up to. It's just odd. It's just an odd relationship. I'm getting out of here. It got weird in there very quickly. Okay, so there's our big ravine that we know about. I think we might head over the other side of the ravine and then north from there. We haven't really been on the other side of the ravine. Every time we've come over here, we've either gone to the village or we've gone down there. So it'll be interesting to see... I can't even jump up a ledge. Interesting to see what is over yonder here. And hopefully we can start generating some new chunks soon. And maybe find ourselves a horse. Oh, are those horses? No, I think those are pumpkins. Don't ask me how I got a pumpkin and a horse confused. I don't know how either. I see a cow up here. Wow, this thing is huge. I didn't realize it was so big. Well, I knew it was big because obviously we've been down in it, but I didn't realize it stretched so far. Huh. Okay. Well, I might go gather... No, we don't need pumpkins anymore. Still got the mentality like, oh, I better gather everything, but we're growing our own pumpkins now, so we're going to have more than enough. I'm trying to get, like, the high ground up here, so I can look around a little bit and see what I can see. Might go over that way. I see a birch forest, or birch woods. I'm not really sure what the biome's called. So we're going to head over there and investigate it. And more plains. And I'm not sure how far the chunk generation is, so hopefully we're loading some new land up here soon. That will be nice. Also, let's just grab a few more roses while we're here. We're going to make our own little rose garden at some point. I'm thinking that when we get working on the castle keep, which I think is going to be our next big project, we're finally going to get underway making the keep and the castle. I'm thinking the lead up to the keep might have a nice fountain and a little garden with rose bushes and stuff in it. That could be very, very pretty. Okay. Now, this is why I should have brought another map, because mine's completely useless at the moment. I mean, I guess it tells me my Y and X axis, which is okay, but I don't remember what my Y and X axis were for my base or that side of the map. Hopefully I can just remember the way I came. I should be able to. I'm sure I can do it. I have faith, guys. I have faith. I don't know if I have much faith in these horses, though. They're being rather elusive. Do we want to... I don't know if they spawn in tiger biomes, so in snowy areas. I'm not 100% whether they do or not. You would think a big field like this would just be full of horses, but apparently not. I do not see any. We'll make our way up here. We've got a little bit of a natural path going. I should have brought a shovel, but that's fine. It's not like dirt's difficult to break or anything. And we got more open fields and stuff this way. This is looking good. This is looking good. There might be potential over here, so I'm just going to keep heading in one direction, and we will see if we find anything. No horses yet, but there is some sort of little cool-looking volcano over here, and I found this desert. I feel like I've been wandering for years, like years just dragging myself through the desert, and yeah, there's this nice little volcano over there. That looks pretty darn cool. There's also a big field biome over this way, so we're going to head to that. I think we've probably traveled far enough that we're generating new land now, so hopefully some horses crop up. Are you a horse? No, you are a sheep. Let me ride you, sheep, but let me ride you. I know I can ride a pig, but can I... Guys, horses! We found them! Yes! Ah, yes, we found some horses. I knew it. I knew if we traveled far enough, we would come across them. And here they are. Ah, we have some majestic, beautiful stallions over here. And what looks like a ravine I don't want to fall into. Oh, wow. Wow, look at the size of this. Wow, that is awesome. That is an absolutely huge ravine. Really wish I had brought a map so I could have mapped this area out and we could find this again easier. But never mind that, we have found what we came adventuring for today, and that is beautiful, beautiful stallions. I don't see any more. The sun is setting, so I think we got incredibly lucky there. Looks like there's a big mountain range or something off in the distance. But let's not let that distract us. We want to get this horse tamed and get back home. So... let's grab our apple and our wheat here and let's feed it. Hey, horsey. Hey, horsey. You want to eat? Here you go. Oh, he loved that. Now have the wheat. Munch, 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 munch. Okay, he's eaten it all. Now let's jump on his back. Hi-ho, Silver. Oh, God, he kicked me straight off. Hi-ho, Silver. Wow, he really does not like me. Oh, now he does. Okay, so the love hearts have come up above his head, which means he is now tamed. The question is... I'm pretty sure you have to saddle them to make them actually move fast, otherwise they're incredibly slow or they won't obey you at all. Before we do that though, it is dark, so let's sleep until morning and then we'll ride our new steed, our new companion, back home. I want to grab this bed here. Which one are you? Are you this one over here? I cannot remember which one he is now. I'm sorry, they all look the same. Is that racist? Or speciest? Or horsest? Or something like that? Is it you? Okay, it is him. Okay, just making sure so I don't saddle the wrong one. So, boom. Let's put a... oh, okay. Oh, cool. So you can get horse armor and stuff for them too with the update. Oh, that is awesome. Did we have horse armor? I thought we found some iron horse armor or something. Maybe, maybe not. But he is saddled up. How awesome does he look? He looks friggin' cool. So let's jump on his back. And now... whoa, he's so quick. We can ride him home. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, he bucked up on me. Jump! Whoa! I jumped that pig. Pig didn't know what was going on. I do not want to fall in a ravine with him, though, and kill the horse before we get him back. He's going crazy. Oh, they can run up 1 block high gaps too. That's really cool. And it's so much faster than me. Way, way faster than I am. I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Well, at least fingers crossed. It is the way back over here. We're going to get our trusty steed back home. Then we got to figure out what we want to call this majestic creature. And I might leave that up to you guys. You guys can leave suggestions below. Come up with names for our new horse. I definitely want to tame another one in the future. That way we can get them to breed, I'm pretty sure. If you feed them apples, I do think that they breed. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. You can also let me know whether that is true or not. But yeah, let me know your name suggestions below, and we'll try and figure out what to call him before the next episode. And then if we get some name tags, we can officially name him and Clarice, but I think we're going to have to find a dungeon for that. Now, I do remember someone commenting and saying there was a jungle dungeon somewhere. I don't remember where they said it was though, but if we can go out and maybe find ourselves a jungle temple or a jungle dungeon, there hopefully should be some name tags in that, and we can give our trusty friends, companions, and fellow adventurers names. Official names. Anyway, oh, there it is. There's a village. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I'm close to getting back, and there is the village. So I'm going to get our steed back to the stables, and I'll see you guys once we get there. And we are here, and his home is awaiting him. So let's open the gate up, get him in. Do you fit through 1 block? In you go. In you go, buddy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, he doesn't want to fit through there. Maybe I can just jump it. So I'm pretty sure they jump. Whoa. Oh god, I think oh wait. It's alright, I took damage, not him. For a second there I thought the horse almost suffocated in the roof, but it was just me. And there we go, guys. We did it. We got a horse. We got a trusty steed. We're going to have to finish his pen off for him, though, because that looks a bit horrible there with half hay and half grass. He's apparently making friends with the rear end of the cows over there. That's a little bit weird. We'll have to get you a mate to stop that odd behavior. What's he doing? Were you just eating some grass? I hope it tastes good. Doesn't look very tasty to me. There we go. We have our horse. Awesome. So, as I said, leave me suggestions for a name for our new animal in our stables there. Him and Clarice, I'm sure, are going to be best of friends. Or Clarice is probably going to try to murder him in his sleep out of jealousy because he'll think I'm replacing him. I guess we'll find out what Clarice gets up to. Anyway, I'm actually going to have to end this episode here, guys. I think we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish today, so it's a good spot to finish the video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to throw it a rating, and I'll see you next time. Bye.